Hello there, people of the internet. This is day 2 of me and my Chapman guitar, not guitar, Chapman Guitars Ghost Thread Pro. This is day 2. I've never made it yesterday because of some mixed up situation. I had to reschedule my lessons and I was back at home at least 1 hour later than from take it all back. It was just way too late to do any more recording, so I have skipped doing anything yesterday because I was tired. You know, my head was full of thoughts about the new guitar, how imperfect it is, and how little does it need to be amazing. And so yeah, I didn't touch it. I didn't even pick it up and put it on my shoulder. What I tried though was I tried to put those rubber Fender strap blocks on the strap button on my Ghost Thread, but actually, because of the thickness of my leather strap, I wasn't able to push one through, so you can't really do it because there is no space between the leather, the guitar body, and there is not enough space to to push it through. This button here has a little bit more space, but I'm not gonna put it there if I wasn't able to put it here, and this is where the leather strap, is in this position. So I mean, it's okay because it holds up really well. It's really tight fit, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'm playing the guitar, all my guitars, only at my in my room, so hopefully it's gonna be enough. I don't really trust those guitar strap locks. I mean, I don't have any need to switch my guitars with the same strap, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep it like so. Another thing is, as you can see, I mean, you probably can't see, but the input jack right here has at least 1.5 centimeter space between the supporting pole right here. This is because I have actually measured the spacing between those two support poles, and actually I don't know if it's because of the different brand or a model, because sometimes I couldn't buy the exact same model because it was out of stock, so I had to buy another cheap brand, or just another same brand but cheap, another cheap model. So the spacing is a little bit different, and actually I had taken the guitar stand from my Telecaster and switched it with Ghost Thread, and actually I hated this stand for my Telecaster because it was tilting way too back. Then it was way angled than I would like it to be, but for this guitar, it feels like they're meant to be together, So, except for this, I haven't touched the guitar. I just switched places, switched guitar stands. I tried to put on the strap locks, but I couldn't. So yeah, I haven't played anything. I didn't adjust anything on the guitar yet. The string action is still ridiculously high. Strings are still 10 to 46 stock strings, Ernie balls. And yesterday, I was having a lot of second thoughts about my purchase, because the guitar obviously doesn't sit on my body the way I would like it to sit, and yeah, I'm still not sure, but I'm gonna give it an honest try. But one thing I would like to share with you guys is this. So I have paid. I could make it, I could, what's the word when you change the currency from one to another? Anyway, I'm gonna tell you this in Polish currency, which is zloty. I've paid for my guitar 3,200 zloty, okay? And yesterday, this is what I saw on kitary.pl. This is the price. 3,907. I paid 3,204. So why did they bump up the price? Is it because of there's only two guitars left? There were 4. Someone bought one. Then I was the other person who bought another one, and they have bumped the price up. They bumped the price like, how much they really bumped? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to use calculator. It's a ridiculously easy calculation, but oh, really? So they've bumped 703, which is really a lot. And I wondered, did they sell me a dud? Did they sell me a guitar which was like B-stock, or someone sent it back? Or there's something wrong with my guitar? I can't really tell. But that's really, you know, I don't know, shady. Maybe someone made a mistake and put the wrong price on the sale. I have no idea. The Chapman Guitars Ghost Red Pro as well, but in dusk color, was always this price, like 3,647, which was, it was always like that. And the normal price was also always 5,000 to regular price to 500, 210, and it was minus 30%, and this is the amount. I have checked it. This is the correct price after minus 30% with this deal going on, but this price wasn't here before. They've changed it. They've changed it yesterday or 2 days ago. I haven't been checking the website, you know, every single day, but I've noticed it yesterday, and like 2 or 3 days ago, it was still, you know, different. And this price was, give me a second. Give me a second. Take a look at all those beautiful guitars. And I'm gonna log in to my account. Actually, those guitars. So there's something shady going on in kitary.pl. I don't know what it is. Hopefully they didn't sell me a dud. But the guitar feels okay, except for the, you know, weird balance, which was expected for me. So I'm gonna show you now. So this is the price. This is the price I paid. It's 3,206, and this is the this is not the price. This is the price. 907 zloty right now. So maybe they have figured out that maybe they thought before they're not gonna be able to sell those guitars for that price, so they have reduced it quite drastically. And now when they have witnessed people actually buying them for that price, they've bumped up the price again, because you know, there are only 2 guitars left. So I'm not gonna lie, I felt a little bit better about my purchase when the price went for almost 700 zloty. It's quite a lot, to be honest. You can, you know, change the currency and check how much it is in your currency, but 700 zloty is not a small amount of money. It's like, I don't know, 1/4 of the price of the guitar, something like that. Anyway, no, not 1/3, 1/5, 1/6, never mind. But it's a lot, okay? So that was a surprising story. I have learned. This is a surprising story I found out yesterday. And another thing I wanted to share with you guys is I actually, I've actually did some research yesterday about CHAPMAN guitars. So we got standard series. This is like the most basic one, the cheapest one. There's a Pro series. So this is like a better version with stainless steel fret, with hard case. And there is a Signature series and British Standard series. British Standard series is like a top of the line, custom made in England, handmade, etc. So so those are the guitars you can buy. Where's the ghost fret? So here we have some ghost frets, and what I have learned yesterday basically is that ghost frets, 7 strings, don't have that button on the wing. They have it on the back of the neck, which is like the perfect spot, SG style. And left-handed guitars also sometimes don't have the button on the wing. They have it on the back of the guitar, which is also perfect. And that's the Pro series, right? So yeah, you don't see this. Where are the other? So yeah, here's the button, as you can see. Hopefully you can see my cursor, my pointer over here. Here's the strap button, the back of the guitar. It's not here, but it's left-handed, or actually is it? Yes, it's left-handed. It's left-handed guitar, and 7 strings have this button at the back as well. Okay, some Signatures models, there is no ghost frets in the Signatures models, and the British Standard series, which I have not seen yet in any of the stores, but ghost fret. I think they are in the process of making those, but as you can see, there is no button here, so they have already redesigned, the British Standard. They will have the button at the back of the guitar. Anyways, let's turn this all off. So I've been, I had this crazy idea yesterday because I was drowning in my thoughts yesterday that I bought something I'm not gonna like, and I will have to send it back, and I hate sending back big stuff. I mean, I hate selling, I hate sending stuff back to the store. So a crazy idea came to my mind. I was almost ready to go back home yesterday, order another stand, guitar stand, the more expensive one that would fit perfectly for Explorer type of the body, for my ghost fret, and another guitar strap and another guitar cable, because I was going to buy a guitar. I was thinking of getting instead of CHAPMAN guitar, and this is the guitar. Where is it? It's Epiphone Lizzie Hale Explorer signature model. It's made in China. Doesn't really matter because the guitars are really well made nowadays. If you don't believe me, check out the undertones. Never mind. They're just, it doesn't really matter where are they made. The quality control and all those kinds of things matter more than country of origin. So this is the guitar I was thinking about buying. So it's also Explorer type body, but it doesn't have stainless steel frets, no branded pickups, just some no names. and the strap button is at the back, so that's nice. It's not a strap lock button as well, so that's also nice. No locking tuners, which I don't really care about personally. You also get the case. You know, it's not a bad looking guitar. I'm still thinking about it, but I don't know. I really can't, you know, guarantee the current the quality behind a guitar made in China. I didn't have. I think my first ever guitar was made in China, which was like a really, you know, a cheap one, because I didn't know if I really want to learn to play guitar yet. So I bought some, you know, one of the cheapest guitars I liked. And I like it, by the way. But it was a really long time ago. So yeah, the price is 3,432 zloty, which is almost 200 zloty more expensive than I have paid for my ghost fret. And yeah, the strap button is in the good place at the back, which is really nice, as you can see. But it's a little bit more expensive. I mean, it's almost the same shape, right? But I don't know. I think my ghost fret, you know, looks. I mean, it suits me more. I think I like it more. You know, this guitar looks amazing as well. But yeah, it's a little bit more expensive. You don't get stainless free fret, no locking tuners. I mean, it's very similar, but you know, a little bit more expensive. And yeah, if I wouldn't like a Chinese guitar, I could always buy Gibson, you know, original Explorer type body guitar, but it costs twice as much, 6,000. So yeah, I could, you know, gather all my money from every corner in my bedroom, in my house. I mean, it's not my house, but yeah, I could, you know, gather all this money to get this guitar. But do I really want to, you know, have another expensive guitar? Not really. I mean, I've got everything I need. I just wanted to have, you know, a heavy looking guitar, you know, and Explorer type body is, I think it's the only guitar that really, which I really wanted, because I'm not too, you know, mad about flying V's and other shapes. So maybe in future, in far future, I don't have space. I had to, you know, rearrange all these things to make space for my sixth guitar, and so yeah. Where was I? So it costs twice as much, and you still don't get. Obviously, you get better pickups. Which I don't have anything against those pickups, because they sound as good as any other pickups I have here so far, because I haven't checked those thoroughly yet. You've got cryogenic fret treatment, which makes the frets a little bit harder. I don't know if they are harder or as hard as stainless steel frets. Doesn't matter, the guitar costs twice as much. Okay, so goodbye Gibson Explorer for now. There's another Gibson, almost twice as much. Plus you get G-Tune, which is electronic system that tunes your guitar for you. So I don't like it. So so this is more than twice as much. Gibson Explorer 76 reissue 2016. Looks really nice. No locking tuners. I mean, everything is amazing, but it's more than twice than my ghost fret. Okay, so solar guitars, which are, it's funny because there's this dude, Rob Chapman, you know, quite popular guy on YouTube, which owns Chapman guitars. Rob Chapman, Chapman guitars, right? And there is Ola Englund, never mind. And he owns Solar guitars, right? And I think ghost frets, I mean Chapman guitars and Solar guitars are on the very same level. This is like, you know, they are like rivals. in this price spectrum of the guitars. So okay, for the price, I mean, it's still more expensive. It has a Floyd's rod, so I wouldn't buy it myself, but for more than what I have paid for, it's almost as the current price on kitary.pl. This one is slightly cheaper. You still don't get a hard case, you get a gig bag, but you have stainless steel frets, so which is nice. You also get Seymour Duncan humbuckers, solar locking with some solar tuning machine hats, which I think might be the very similar to the ones I have on my Ghost Fret. So it's almost the same, maybe a little, I don't know, there are branded humbuckers, branded pickups, but you don't get a hard case, okay? And it's almost the same price, but I've still paid less for my Ghost Fret. So, okay, what about this one? Okay, this is like even closer to what I have paid, but it's still slightly more. It's 3,400. I paid 3,200, and you also get only gig bag, okay? And the case, where's the case? Here's the case. The case costs 300, almost 300 on Thomann, 300 zloty. So it's not. So it's not that. So it isn't that. Jesus, I'm out of words again. Come on, Chan. Wait a second. This might help me a little bit, hopefully. Ah! Taste horrible. Okay, so it costs some money, okay? It's 300 zloty, so you get a gig bag, but you still don't have a hard case. And if I will ever have to transport one of my guitars, I would rather have them in hard case instead of... By the way, I'm gonna show you something, since we are with the cases. This is the size of the Ghost Fret case. This is a Fender case, this is Fender case, and those are Gibsons. And in the back you can see my Ibanez Prestige case, which I think is the smallest of them all. So yeah, so it's that much, you know, taller, and it's I mean, it's larger in every possible dimension. Okay, it's not as heavy, it's not you know, I don't move my guitars around, so I don't have any problem with it, but yeah, it's a larger case, just so you know. So yeah, so this is almost the price I have paid. You don't get stainless steel frets, you don't get case, you got gig bag, okay, and you've got some no-name humbuckers. So okay, this is another solar guitar, which is really cheap. It's cheaper than what I paid for my Ghost Fret. No stainless frets, no hard case, and I think, yeah, branded Seymour Duncan humbuckers, Epiphone, Jason Hook signature model, no case, no gig bag, no stainless frets. Looks quite okay. And Gibson Explorer Mahogany. Okay, the price is 16,000. I can buy a nice car with it for that price. And the reason I'm showing you is that, look at this. Whoa, I'm spitting all over my monitor. Even a guitar for 16,000 zloty, in my country, for 16,000 zloty, my car is not worth 10, okay? And this guitar costs 16,000. Even the 16,000 guitar has a strap button right here. Why? Why did you do it, Gibson? I mean, most Gibsons have a button at the back of the neck joint right here, but some of them still, you know, come with this button on the little wing, which puts the whole guitar off balance, you know. And here's the Chapman guitar Ghost Fret, which costs on Thomann 4,250 zloty, and this is, yeah, So actually, normal, regular price of Chapman guitars Ghost Thread Pro is almost 1,000 more. Okay, so the regular price is I don't know if they would, you know, change the button at the back of the guitar, you know, fine detail about electronics, about little things, this guitar would be, you know, worth the price of 4,000. I think my Gibson SG was 4,500 something, 4,500, something around this sum of money. And to be honest, it wasn't perfect as well, because the input jack screw was, you know, all loose. I had to screw it back on. The knobs are really loose, you know, I mean, they're really loose. There is almost no how do I say this? It's just way too loose. Okay, let me put it this way. Way too loose. I don't like it. The switch is okay. It's very similar to the switch on the Ghost Thread, which also feels cheap. So it's not perfect, but I think it's the most comfortable guitar I've ever had on my back, on my shoulder, and I mean, it's a joy to play on. Like, honestly, it sits just perfectly. The strap button is in amazing place, the balance is amazing, the feel is amazing, the sound is amazing. So I love it, okay? And if I had to buy only one guitar, I think it would be Gibson SG, you know. Les Paul is alright, but it's much heavier. I don't know. It has a problem with intonation. You can't really intonate strings that are lighter than 46, because this saddle won't move forward. So you can't intonate this string. I don't know if something's wrong with my guitar, but the only way to have lighter strings intonated properly, you have to, you know, take this thing whole apart, which is close to impossible to get back together in one piece, and switch the saddle, which will give you a little more space to move the saddle, okay? So yeah, if you want to have a D8 A string intonated properly, you can't really go lower than 42, let's say, gauge strings, okay? So I had 8s on it and it was way out of tune, only one string because of this saddle. The funny thing is that it has almost the same saddle mechanism, and this guitar intonates perfectly, okay? It intonates perfectly with 8s, and this guitar currently has 8 strings. So yeah, there's no problem. This guitar is like I love it. Okay, I think I have covered everything I wanted. So I think it's time that I finally face the problem and try to, you know, get that guitar on my back and, you know, start playing. And I'm not gonna talk a lot. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna finish this video right here because it already lasts almost half an hour. So I'm just gonna cut it here, and next one will be me plugging the guitar here, playing, I don't know, like 20 songs, my usual stuff. I wanna get the feel of it. I wanna see how it feels, how it sits on my body, and etc. Then I'm gonna plug it to my Hughes and Kettner, and I'm gonna plug it to my Blackstar Evolve amp at the end, okay? At the end of the video. Okay, we still got plenty of battery, so let's go, I guess. See you in a new video.